Hi, Family Life Church. It's Tuesday Devo time, and I decided to do my very own. And I'm coming to you from Medford, which is where I work every other week. So I wanted to talk to you today about something that I feel like God put on my heart last night. I want to be really real with you and really transparent. So here we go. So the other day, Dave and I were driving, and we always love car time because it reminds us of our long courtship of 6 months, where we traveled up and down I-5 to see each other. And sometimes we got to go together, which was great. But I shared something with him that I was a little afraid to share it with him. But I also was afraid to speak it out loud because that means that I would have to deal with it, you know. And so I told him, that I had just not been feeling very close to God. And I told him 4 years ago, I had totally immersed myself in God. And I was like, how did I lose it? What happened to make me lose it? And since we've been married, it's just like been absolutely wonderful. But it's been a process of navigating through all the new stuff that I really expected to not have it be hard. But it's been a lot harder than I thought. Just the traveling back and forth for my work, not having any friends in Newburgh, and I grew up in Medford, so I know everybody, and it was a lot harder than I expected. And I guess I was just expecting God to just fix everything, like, why should I have to ask for it? I don't know, that sounds terrible, but it's kind of like I just kind of lost my way, to be honest. So the other day I picked up this book at Hobby Lobby, which some of you know is my favorite store. It's called What Happens When Women Say Yes to God, and it's by Lysa Terkeurst. And I don't know if you've ever read any of her things, but she is quite an amazing writer, and you get her from the very first of the book. I totally was like, I'm in, this is great. But as I was reading, I realized, God's been waiting for me. He's been waiting for me to say, I'm ready. Instead of me sitting around waiting for God to give me a revelation, I had to seek after that. And so it was interesting going to church Sunday, because I was just like, oh, this is so amazing. And I actually got goosebumps when the worship started. And then, of course, my cute little husband was on fire. He did such a great job bringing the message. And I just felt like God was pulling me and doing something. And then when I got home that day, I started reading this book, and I was like, okay, it's my turn to say yes, God, and stop letting things get in the way and life get in the way. Because I think that with everything going on in the world, we become complacent, and I think we've become familiar with God, but yet unaware of Him, unaware of the little things He does for us each day, and being so thankful for those things. Because 4 years ago, when I was so immersed, I didn't take a right turn or a left turn without seeking God. And so now sometimes I'm like, oh dang, I forgot to pray about that. That's just, I don't want to be there anymore. I want to be where He wants me. And so I really feel like that's where God is taking me to, on a kind of a new journey with Him. And so I wanted to read you a little passage out of this book, and it says, each day I wake up and I pray a very simple prayer, even before my feet hit the floor. God, I want to see You. God, I want to hear You. God, I want to know You. God, I want to follow hard after You, even before I know what I will be facing today. And I thought, man, I want that back. I want that back so bad. And so I decided to do a little challenge. So I thought, Dave talked about the 52-day miracle, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do this for 52 days from today, I'm going to seek Him every day. I am going to expect to know my God 100% better on the 52nd day. And I am just challenging you guys to do the same thing. I'm challenging you, whatever it is that you want or you feel like you need in your life or from Him, I just challenge you to do this 52-day challenge with me. And for me, I'm saying yes to God. And I want to see what happens. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much.